All right. Next stop on the NRSL Advocare Truck Series brings us to the I think it's the third and final road course of the season for the Advocare Truck Series. As we go to the 2.1 mile road course that is actually a new name to the NR 2003 community. Heartland Park Topeka is where we're at here today. It's the running of the AC Delco Heartland 175 as we're set for 11 laps of action here today. Now this will be a no caution race of course here at this track here, but there is one specific trouble spot that happens, and we'll point that out to you as the race goes on. So that's it. Let's get the starting line for today's running of the event. On the pole at 86 miles per hour, it's truck number 16, Charles Sanford, the Papa John Chevrolet. He'll be flanked by Dylan Young, number 1, the Sears Die Hard Ford. Row 2 has Seth Cole, number 52, and Jessica Shelton, number 4, the Team AC certified Ford. Seth and the AC Delco Chevrolet, both of whom will be carrying in-truck cameras in today's event. Third row has Cab Shearer, number 24, the Quaker State Chevrolet, and Cole Deaver, the number 3 GM Goodrich Chevrolet. He is our third in-truck camera in today's event here at Topeka. Fourth row will be number 43, Joshua Collard, the self-proclaimed road ace of NR 2003 community, and Levi McIntyre, 99, excited by his SKF board. Fifth row will have number 09, John Arndt, the Zaxby's Chicken Ford. And beside him will be Keith Batson, the point leader in the 28 Napa United Ford. Sixth row has Phil Parker, number 38, the Channel Lock Ford. And beside him will be number 83, Jesse Turner, the Mission Linson's Services Chevrolet. It's J.R. Tellier, number 94, the Super 8 Motels Ford. And beside him will be Matt McIntyre, number 98, the Ray Bestis Ford. Next row will be Paul Minnick in 06, the Ultra Wheels Ford, and beside him will be Chelsea Bowles in the 29 Team Mopar Dodge. Next row has Michael Turner, 60, the Cat Rental Store Chevrolet. Beside him will be Nathan Hudson, the 30 Team Mopar Dodge. Next row down has number 20, Matt Haas in the MBNA America Chevrolet, and the Pensol Chevrolet number 18. It's Chris Dodd, the winner this season at Pocono. Then it's Kyle Lynch, number 75, the Spears Manufacturing Chevrolet. His win came at Nashville this season. Beside him will be number 2, the Team AC certified Ford of Zach Flickinger, the winner at Daytona. Then it's Dougie Shears, Super Shears in 87, the Bells of Mobility Chevrolet, and number 14, Andrew Davis in the Milwaukee Ford. Next row down has number 17, Jonathan Zorlin, the number 17 GMAC Chevrolet, and Kyle Matthews, number 5, the DuPont Chevrolet. Kyle, one of the favorites, usually to win on road courses. He starts back in the pack as well. Then it's 23, Benjamin Miles in the Toyota certified Toyota Tundra. And beside him, another road course favorite, Joshua Osborne, in the Linux Truck Beds Ford, number 15. So both he and Kyle Matthews have a long ways to go to work up to the field. Then it's Joshua Sakuli, Carter 7, the Exide Barriers Ford, the winner at Texas this season. And Zachary Fitzwater in the Kingsford Charcoal Dodge. Then it's Cat Tellier, number 50, the Granger Ford, and beside him will be number 22, Johnny Gardner, the Miller Ford. Next row down has Alex Gray, 86, the RC Cola Dodge, and beside him will be number 25, but the Budweiser Chevrolet of William Brock. Next row down has Jordan Anderson, number 6, the Total Chevrolet. Beside him will be number 8, Ryan George in the GM Goodrich Service Chevrolet. Excuse me. There we go. And starting scratch on the field will be Quentin Moore, number 44, the Federated Auto Parts Ford, and beside him the Ortho Lawn and Garden Ford, number 21 of JT Bryant. So that is the starting line for today's running of this event here. And here comes the command to fire the engines here at Topeka.
Drivers, start your engines!
Commands given the fire the engines as we get several racing here on this 2.1 mile road course. This track is new to the inner community, and I'm going to give it a test run, see if everybody likes it or not. Here, so we'll see what happens here. So the trouble spot there's an inner loop, much like we find at Watkins Glen, and there's a trouble spot here. And on the front stretch, actually, it's the NHRA drag strip here. It's the green flag waves to the green, and we're underway here at the AC Delco 175. And several trucks have had a hard time getting going here on that start. Don't know what that was all about, but Charles Samper will take the initial jump here, and as we said, the front stretch is the NHRA drag strip where they run the Kansas Nationals there. And here comes the trouble spot, the inner loop on the course here. We'll see who makes it through and who doesn't. Samper swings it wide here. Here comes Seth Cole. So far, so good at the moment. Collard gets by McIntyre, maybe. And Paul Minnick in the 06 has spun, and he keeps it back going. And 17 Jonathan Zorlin, he spins, and so does Cat Tellier. There's Jordan Anderson. He's sideways as well. Zachary Fitzwater, and Kyle Lynch has got a problem in the 75 truck. He apparently didn't get going, and neither did Joshua Osborne in the 15. He didn't get going neither. So Charles Samper will lead the first lap of the event. There's Kyle Lynch sitting on pit road, and Osborne apparently couldn't get started in the 15 truck. So definitely a disappointing ending possibly to Osborne in this race here, and I don't know why we've been having that a lot here in any of my series, but so apparently Osborne's going to get credit for a DNS that did not start, and that's been happening on quite a bit of my road course races a bit too. But anyway, gee whiz. So already back to the inner loop as we go here. Charles Samford, he's going to swing this truck wide here. Seth Cole. There's Dylan Young in third. Fourth is Kev Shearer. Fifth, Jessica Shelton. Sixth is Cole Deaver. Or sixth is actually Joshua Collard. Seventh is Cole Deaver. Eighth is the truck of John Arndt. Then Jesse Turner ninth. And Keith Batson 10th. Phil Parker running in 11th position. 12th is Jared Tellier. Michael Turner 13th. 14th is Chris Dodd. Kyle Matthews making his way through the field. He's in 15th position. He has got a fast race truck here today. As Kyle Lynch still sits on pit road, there's Charles Sanford, the leader of the race here. Seth Cole in second position. On board Jessica Shelton's truck, and she goes into turn number 1 at 159 miles per hour in fourth gear. Some trucks will use fourth gear on the front stretch here, while some actually leave it in third gear, believe it or not. Uphill she goes, then first gear, and I use first gear quite a bit on some of the turns here now. Shoves her back into the first gear on this turn right here. Gets a little sideways a little bit. Has to let off the throttle. Now foot on the floor. She goes. Third gear at about 137 miles per hour, and now to the inner loop, and she'll have to take it slow here. First gear through that section. Swings it wide. Third gear at about 134 miles an hour. Now into the last half of the course right here. Second gear. Now she's in second gear this turn. Now first gear on this turn, I'm sure. Nope, stays in second gear. Now she goes back to first in this turn here, and now to the 12th and final turn of the course. Very twisty and turning down to about 39 miles per hour in first gear. She's following the 24 of Kev Shearer. Third gear, let's see how fast she goes. She's got a little bit of drag off Shearer's truck here. And fourth gear at 159 miles per hour. That last time by Shelton, 86.83 miles per hour. That lap. So that's what it's like to drive around This course here at Heartland Park Topeka, the fastest truck out of the top 5, I think, was Shelton, 86.3, 86.8, I should say. Dylan Young and Kev Shear both at 86.7 on their laps. Seth Cole at 86.3 and Sanford 86.5. So that seems to be the lap speeds that's commonplace here at Heartland Park Topeka at about 86, almost 87 miles per hour. Kev Shear now tries to go underneath Dylan Young for third position, and that's not going to happen here. Dylan Young keeps it. John Arndt there. Let's see where the rest of the trucks are running. Kyle Matthews up to 12th position now on his run. And Nathan Hudson and Andrew Davis both spin off the inner loop. And Chelsea Bowles is around as well in 29. Let's see, there's Zachary Fitzwater, there's William Brock, there's Zorlin. JT Bryant kind of straggling back there. And Ryan George now goes sideways and he spins and he goes off the course. So needless to say this course is action-packed would be a gross understatement here at Heartland Park Topeka. Particularly at the inner loop section. That's the course I said was a trouble spot on this racetrack. The interval, 1 second now between Charles Sanford and Seth Cole. Sanford still the leader of the event here. And here they come through the inner loop section of course. Let's watch every truck go down through it. Here it goes right there. There's Seth Cole. Top 6 make it through. Collard almost got off course here. Cole Deaver has gotten around John Arndt for position. There's Phil Parker. And then quite a bit of racetrack to Kyle Matthews, who's in. There he is. And 3 more trucks off course. Chris Dodd, J.R. Tellier, and Matt McIntyre have gotten off course. And Paul Minnick spins as well in the 06. Chelsea Bowles on 29. And Jonathan Zorlin and William Brock both dirt tracking it down to the course. And JT Bryant's now off course in the 21. And Ryan George spins again in the 8 truck. And Charles Sanford got through that one turn slowly, and here comes Seth Cole closing up in that 52 truck. Let's see what happens to the inner loop section of the course here. Sanford, what's going to happen right here? And here comes Seth Cole closing up in a little bit. And Batson almost lost it. Here comes Phil Parker inside of Batson. And Levi McIntyre's got some problems in a 99 truck. He's back in 36th position. Kyle Matthews made it through at the inner loop. Here comes Michael Turner, and he goes around. And Dougie Shear spins, and so does... and Matt Haas and Johnny Gardner got together. And a big wad right there. And this time Zorlin and Brock both get off the course now. The 17 and 25. I tell you what, the way you got these people going off course and everything, though, I wouldn't be counting my chickens before they hatch yet on who wins this race. And boy, Seth Cole is closing up on Charles Sanford in the 16 truck. You're on board Seth Cole's truck. Let's see what happens to the inner loop. Running right behind Sanford in the 16 truck. Sanford has yet to win a truck race, I believe, in his career so far. as they go down through the turn here to Papa John's Chevrolet out in front. Seth in the AC Delco truck out of NRSL Motorsports. And Seth dips it down to about 38 miles an hour in the turn. And Seth actually lost a little bit of ground that time by 91 hundredths of a second that time by to Sanford. So Sanford actually widens his lead a little bit. The top 6 still remain status quo here. Cole Deaver 7th, 8th is Arndt, 9th is Turner, 10th is Batson. Parker in 11th. There's Kyle Matthews trying to close in. He's in 12th position. And he is 6.2 seconds back of 11th place. So Matthews about content where he's at right now in the DuPont Chevrolet. And Levi McIntyre must have had a problem on early in the race, so that's why he's in 36th position at the moment. Nathan Hudson in 13th position. There you see him. Matt McIntyre in 14th right now in the 98 truck. Joshua Zakuli running in 15th. 16th is Michael. 16th is Michael Turner. 17th is Benjamin Miles. And Miles got a little loose right there going into the turn. Alex Gray, J.R. Tellier, Zach Flickinger in number 2, Chris Dodd, Kat Tellier, Jordan Anderson, there's Paul Minnick, Johnny Gardner, Zachary Fitzwater, Dougie Shears, Chelsea Bowles matching her car number in 29, William Brock in 30th, 31st Zorlin, 32nd is Haas, 33rd is now Bryant, 34th is Quentin Moore, Ryan George in 35th with McIntyre 36th at the moment. So, and they have scored Kyle Lynch in the 75 as a puncture of some kind. Now, I do not know what that is, to be honest. It could be a tire puncture or something inexplicable going wrong in the mechanical department. But so far, straight and true, strong has gone. But so far, everything has gone Charles Sanford's way, straight and strong. And there's all taking it to the edge of the inner loop right now. Kyle Matthews better getting ready to enter the inner loop himself, and he makes it through okay. Rear bumper cam of Cole Deaver's truck. Looking right at the back bumper of John Arndt's machine. There's what would be the timing tower of the NHRA drag strip. Cole put her in the 4th gear, but as I said, only briefly, 157 miles per hour into turn number 1. And he's got one of the fastest laps of the race at 87.267 miles per hour. But the lead is still 1 second between Charles Sanford and Seth Cole. They will see the white flag next time by. Not a lot of action going on except for this part of the course right here. Here it comes again to the end. Now JT Bryant's off the course in the 21 truck. He will squeeze between Charles Sanford and Seth Cole, and that's not what Seth Cole wanted. And I wouldn't want. I really wouldn't. I would not want a lap car in there. So JT Bryant wreaking a little havoc with the leaders right now, and boy, that should all but confirm things for Sanford right now. As in the 16 truck here. Here he comes in the front stretch. He'll see the white flag. Has 1 lap to go in the AC Delco Heartland 175. But there is a lap truck in Ryan George that could spoil the party a little bit too. Lead is 2.89 seconds between the front two trucks. Let's see what happens. He's now trapped in behind Ryan George in the 8 truck here. Let's see what happens in the interloop section of the course. If something happens the same for second, Seth Coles is in second position at the moment as they come down through the turn here. Ryan George swings it wide. He takes the curbing. Samper had to slow down just a little bit. But now he's got Ryan George now between he and Seth Cole now. So Sanford gets by that one cleanly, and he should be on his way now as he's got a few more turns to negotiate. Through turn 10, there's turn 11 on his course, and now through a very slow turn 12. And he is going to do it. Number 16, the Papa John Chevrolet. Off turn number 12 he goes. Pedal to the metal, foot to the floor. And he will do it. The AC Delco Heartland 175 goes to Charles Sanford. He wins at Topeka. Seth Cole, second position. Third for Dylan Young. Kev Shearer in for fourth. And fifth will go to Jessica Shelton. Joshua Collard 6th. 7th was Cole Deaver. John Arndt 8th. 9th, Jesse Turner. And Keith Batson holds off Phil Parker to finish in 10th position. So let me know what y'all thought of this course here, to be honest here. Average speed, 86.309 miles per hour. There is and so we're yet to get all the trucks. And now we got Jonathan Zorlin and William Brock off track again. More than that, they will be your last finishers of the race, possibly. As we see some of the finishing order getting ready to So the race should be close to being official right now. We'll go ahead and now we'll go ahead and export the results here. There it is. So that is 21 races in the books here in the AC Delco Heartland 200, and the win will go to Charles Sanford, number 16. Papa John Chevrolet, as he takes home the victory here today. Seth Cole, as we said, finishes second position. As we give you the final finishing order, we give you the top 10 already. Phil Parker comes home in 11th. Kyle Matthews, a great run from the middle of the pack to finish 12th. Benjamin Miles, 13th. 14th will go to Joshua Sakuli. J.R. Tellier, 15th. 16th will be Matt McIntyre. Andrew Davis, 17th. 18th will go to Michael Turner. Zach Flickinger, 19th, and 20th will go to Johnny Gardner. Here in today's race, 21st will be Dougie Shears. Chelsea Bowles, 22nd. 23rd, Chris Dodd. 24th, Kat Tellier. Paul Minnick, 25th. 26th, Alex Gray. 27th will be Nathan Hudson. Jordan Anderson, 28th. 29th, Zachary Fitzwater. And 30th will go to Matt Haas. Rest of the finishing order, Quentin Moore, Jonathan Zorlin, and William Brock. That'll be the last lead lap finishers. Here, look at the last lead lap finisher, a minute 30. That's about almost how long it takes you to go through this course, to be honest. Here, Ryan George finishes a lap down 34th. A lap down 35th will be JT Bryant. 2 laps down 36th is Levi McIntyre. A bad day for him. And Kyle Lynch, diagnosed with a puncture for some reason. As we said, there's some inexplicable reason what happened, why he's out of the race at the very start. But he's 37th. Joshua Osborne will get credited for 38th because of a did not start. Unfortunately for Osborne's team, and he was really looking forward to that race too. A very tough break for him. But a big day for Charles Sanford as he wins the AC Delco Heartland 175 as he takes the final road course race of the season on the Advocare Truck Series. We'll have 3 again next season. So if you like, and so yeah. So the trucks are at Heartland Park Topeka today. They'll be at Talladega next on the tour. As we're down to the final 5 races on the season, gonna be an interesting 5 races for the series. And so while the Mellow Yellow Series and the Cup Series will be at Charlotte Motor Speedway for their night racing. And so So for the truck races, we'll see you at Talladega next on the tour here. This is James Qualls, in the production of the NRSL, and we will see you next time.